Welcome. Good morning. What I go on with? Start off the show right way, man. Bless up the place.
You're going to hear all kinds of propaganda.
Yes.
You're going to hear all kinds of lies and deception.
Yes.
There will be tactics used to try and buy you out. There will be tactics used to try and frighten you away. And I only have to say one thing to you tonight, comrades. We are blood and fire comrades. And we're marching on to progress. And we will stand firm. We will not be bought because we are not for sale.
Tell them the man. Tell them the market G. Let them know.
Time when women were few in the arena. We faced Jamaica. I entered politics at a time when women were few in the arena. We faced significant opposition, and some of us were subjected to violence, intimidation, and harsh resistance. But we did not retreat. Today, 22 PNP women are stepping forward. They are lawyers, they are teachers, entrepreneurs, leaders. They have worked in their communities. They have stood in courtrooms. They have healed in clinics. They have built businesses, mentored youth, and raised families. And now they are ready to lead. Back then, some tried to silence us. Some tried to intimidate us. Some tried to keep us in the background. But we refused to be pushed aside. Today, the women of this party stand stronger than ever.
Yes.
They're not just candidates. They are a movement.
Yes.
They are the voice of every woman who has ever been told, wait your turn. Well, their turn is now. 22 PNP women united, unshaken, unafraid, ready to lead, ready to serve, ready to deliver. Jamaica, time come.
I want to know 14 everyone PMP woman them in the respective constituents that they are. Yeah man, I could do it for you woman them. Woman them get a real beating in Jamaica. Literally, figuratively, spiritually, any way you want to call it. You understand what I say from the little baby, the young girl, them we need some woman in a some position of legislation for let through some legislation, let them voice be heard for let through some legislation where make them feel protected in this land so we can change the culture because the thing don't look good. But we are gonna start, we have to play that one song, you know, we have to put some God in it, you know. Yeah man. Some God in it. Yeah, before we deal with them devil, yeah. Sure devil them on the thumbnail. Yeah, we have put some God in it. Joe. No. Yeah, so we're still there. Yo, all of my life. But the moment that I'm go, reach my position. I got my thing. I protect them. Yes. Tell them my baby. Nah man, me good man. You know what me I do man. So then I will sing of the goodness of God. did not. My God. What I thought, I surrender now. I did everything. All the time. Running after me. Come on now. Come on. Running after me. I surrender now. Yes, man. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Who don't want to sing about the goodness of God? I don't know. I really don't.
Because I'm favored by God. Like when I see people's wives and stuff, I don't even look
subscribe
at
to the channel.
Like, I don't want to look at nothing I don't want to have.
Shout out to the new subs. Anytime I turn on OBS, once you subscribe, I get a notification. Well, not everybody, but some of them, because so much people subscribe at once. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do the show. You know what I mean? But salute to the new subs. We're at 19,500 on Bolo VNR clips. Over Bolo VNR 2.0. Over Bolo VNR clips. Can we get to 5,000 subs? I need some serious traction over Bolo VNR clips. You understand? Yeah, so sub up. Because I don't know what's going on over there. It's like, no matter what time I put out the videos, no matter what time I go live, it's like the algorithm has left the channel. I don't know. It's like it's happening on all fronts, man. But I ain't trying to talk about that right now. Listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. This is important. This is one of the reasons why these guys must resign. Listen to this. Start it off right here, sir.
Welcome back to Primetime News, and thanks for staying with us. Continuing the news now, the People's National Party is calling on the Integrity Commission to investigate the South Coast Highway project. Opposition spokesman on transport, Michael Phillips, pointed to the quality of the work.
After the Prime Minister cut the ribbon open for that highway 1 year ago, you still have the contractor digging up that highway with the National Works Agency saying that is bad material. But we have some questions of our own. Why so many failures? Who is it that certified the quarry that supplied the mall? Who owned the quarry? And who are the consultants that was employed by the National Works Agency to protect the taxpayers of the country?
No, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, Can we admit that those are very important questions? Those are questions that need to be answered. Remember when they talked about the road in St. Thomas, they said, oh, it's going to last hundreds of years. 3 months later, 6 months later. What's up, Lorraine? The roads are bad. It's all type of digging up. Now we're hearing that it's the wrong material and all. No, I mean, these guys need to go. Andrew Honest needs to go. He needs to be fired immediately and removed from office. Del Toro Gallimore, big up. Too much lies, man. Too much lies. Just too much promises that is unfulfilled. And grand promises at that, you know. The ribbon cutting and all of this. It's just too much.
Took a swipe at Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness on the number of ribbon cutting and groundbreaking ceremonies in recent times.
The Prime Minister has been running up all over the country. Cutting ribbon, breaking ground from north to south, east to west. What him couldn't do in 10 years, he might try do in a few months.
No. It's like this guy is the epitome of starting projects, but they don't finish them. And when they're done, they are not finished. The hospital in Montego Bay is a prime example of that said thing. A grand project. It was recommended by Mark Golding that them just tear down the building and build a new hospital. And it's been 9 years, ladies and gentlemen. Billions of dollars later. And the only thing that Christopher Tufton is coming to tell us is that they didn't use the money yet. The money was allocated, but they haven't used some of the money yet. They've only used this amount of billions. Well, we're going to move past those excuses because if he had followed Mark Golding, they would have only used $5 billion to build a new hospital. A beautiful hospital. They have surpassed the $5 billion. So my argument is that these people are not incompetent. What they are is wicked. They are intentionally doing these things, in my opinion. That is my opinion based off their actions. And I'm entitled to my opinion. I don't know for sure. How you doing, modeling, Harriet? Big up yourself. I don't know for sure, but that is my opinion based off their actions. You understand? Only give me a second.
No matter.
Welcome back to Primetime News and thanks for staying with us. Continuing the news now, the People's National Party is calling on the Integrity Commission to investigate the South Coast Highway project. Opposition spokesman on transport, Michael Phillips, pointed to the quality of the work.
After the Prime Minister cut the ribbon open for that highway 1 year ago, you still have the contractor digging up that highway with the National Works Agency saying that is bad material. But we have some questions of our own. Why so many failures? Who is it that certified the quarry that supplied the mall? Who owned the quarry? And who are the consultants that was employed by the National Works Agency to protect the taxpayers of the country?
Also took a swipe at Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness on the number of ribbon cutting and groundbreaking ceremonies in recent times.
The Prime Minister has been running up all over the country, cutting ribbon, breaking ground from north to south, east to west. What him couldn't do in 10 years, he might try do in a few months. No matter how much ribbon him cut, ground that him break, PMP going to be victorious whenever him call it.
The way them under pressure, them just a walk a cut ribbon. What do you mean look a 2-year-old come from school with bubbles alone? I call up a school and say, want to a ribbon, them say, Andrew cut it.
Because alright. Sorry about that, my people. I'm back. Hope you guys missed me. Alright, so that project there is another example of the reason why we just need to call it a day with them people. But here we are going now. This is one serious problem right here, so ladies and gentlemen. Jesus have mercy. Golden pledges to implement special victim center. Alright, big up Mr. Golden, but we not come to highlight the good things that Mr. Golden are doing. We come to highlight the things them and the reason why this government needs to go. Period. Them three brother, them gots to go.
The X beside the head. Anyway, we're moving on.
Yes.
Hear this.
The parish of Westmoreland, approximately 312 square miles. Now that sugar is no longer king, tourism is the only crown jewel. Although slowly, more persons are turning to agriculture and fisheries. But these are not the issues some voters care about in communities like Aldeer District in the eastern end of the parish. It's water. This resident says it's been decades since she'd had running water in her tap. Like many in her district, she stores water in a drum, which she uses for domestic use.
I need water in the community.
So when last you saw water in the district?
I don't tell when. Me have to go over with buckle.
Others opt to pay for the precious commodity.
Who can't drink a baby? I'm skin catch me. Never use bleach in a heat. I need water. I need pipe. No pipeline. Don't forget water.
Sorry, you one of them who's gonna say no water, no vote?
Me a vote. How am I not getting me a vote?
The current MP is Daniel Lawrence. He defeated the PNP's Luther Buchanan in the 2020 general election. It was the first time in decades that the JLP won the seat. The longest-serving MP was former Prime Minister P.J. Patterson, who first won in 1970, when the constituency was then called South East Westmoreland. The PNP's General Secretary, Dr. Dane Campbell, will be making an attempt to put the constituency back in the orange column. Some of the residents we spoke with say they intend to vote along traditional lines and hope that at some point they will get
pipe water, darling, cool water, cool and spicy. But they say me can't go to Labour because I have no head for my body. They have to go to PNP.
Over in central Westmoreland, voters point to clogged drains, a nightmare when it rains, and that's often. Not even the soldiers at this checkpoint are spared when the drain overflows.
Supposed to see water get up and I come over when it, yes, maybe, and when it come over is all straight in our house, it come. Straight in our house.
What do you have to do when it comes to your house?
Jesus, me there, me have to climb up, take up the things, them and put them up on the stool, up on the table. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace, man.
The PNP's Debunking Vaz is hoping to unseat the current MP George Wright, who also pulled a surprise win in the 2020 general election. But for people like Miss Henry, she remains undecided given the lack of progress.
Why me did say me not voting? No, God know me I tell you the truth because me fed up by the situation. Trust me. So me say they in a power, they don't do nothing for people. Them not clean the drain. Nothing not go on for we so. Look on the road is a disgrace and soldier there. There nobody no business with nothing here, man. Don't go when election time come, you see them run up and down in our yard. Come at your yard. And when they get your vote, nobody no see them again.
In Western Westmoreland, it's a battle between candidates, the PNP's Ian Hales and the JLP's Garfield James. It's one of the constituencies where bike taxis are popular because of bad roads.
Right, terrible. But you have to still go on with it, no better than go down to it.
He too is doubtful about going to the polls, contending that he's tired of empty promises.
We're not sure, everyone I same thing. This I want to come make promise, I want to come make promise, so it makes sense.
We've been suffering that road condition, low poor condition from the PNP negligence. Moreland Wilson came in power and his negligence was the same.
Kimberly Petty for TVJ News.
So my wisdom warriors, only hear what the people them a say. Only hear what the people them a say. All right. One question me want to ask TVJ News, yeah? Because I want to see how TVJ News reach down there. In a 2023 and 2024, me go ask on a question, yeah? There was drought in a Westmoreland and there was drought in Hanover. I see Ian Hills come out time upon time upon time. I plead and I beg the government to help the people of Westmoreland and Hanover. I'm going to say not one of you go down there. When the people there have no water, not one of you media houses go down at Westmoreland and go down at Hanover, go talk to the people them. But now to an election, uno run gone down there. Uno say uno no mean the people them well either. Uno stay just like Andrew Holness, yeah. I remember the people, Andrew Holness is in power right now. So sometimes when Mr. Una go back and talk about PJ, Una go on like say Andrew Holness just come in a power. Like literally, Andrew Holness been in power for 10 friggin' years, bruv. 10 years, like literally. And I remember in 2023 going into 2024, there was drought in Westmoreland and Hanover. And Una no help the people them. Una make sure say, the whole of the hotel them get water. Uno chop them water. I remember.
So, we are going to be honest and fair. PJ Patterson was, the People's National Party was winning that constituency, that area. Them don't get no water under them. Good? So PJ them have to take that L there. Now, Andrew Holness in power. And Andrew make promises that his government is better. His government, is going to make the changes and do all of these grand things. But what do they do? They must sell the people them tank. And they now run a pipe. So I want to ask you guys, after 9 years, that are the change you did want? After 9 years, the change that you wanted was to get black tanks. Ian Hills was definitely on record, fighting, doing video after video, raising awareness about the situations in that area. I remember a lot of those videos. That's how I know Ian Hills. You understand? So, after 10 years, and there was no change, can we all agree that there will be no change under this government? That their promises are empty? For that specific area I'm talking about, the people are frustrated. The reason why the JLP got voted in is because the PMP stopped voted in that area. Because they were frustrated with the PMP. And rightfully so. Rightfully so. We are call it a spade, yes? Now, we have a new leadership. We have Mark Golding. And furthermore, the candidate that is there running, George Wright. Really? That are the person who have to represent, Somebody that appears to be in a video beating his spouse with a chair. Right? Not coming out publicly and fully admitting it. Or, but still put back into a position where he could be a member of parliament. This is what you guys want, right? And who did it? The man on the screen. That man, his leadership decided to bring back a George Wright. Why? Because he feel like him are the best person to win. It's all about winning. It's not about doing right by the people. So, if you hire a plumber to come and fix your pipe at your house, because the previous plumber did not do a good job, and after 9 years, you have the same problem with your pipe, you gonna keep that plumber there? Time come, Jamaica. Time come. Some new people they are here. Dr. Dayton Campbell they are here. Dr. Vaz they are here. Wanna do the right thing. You remember good. Let's continue.
But when this lady come out, I remember what's her name? Julian Chang. Yeah, Julian Chang is a councillor from the Westmoreland. I think in a South area. She came out. She did a fear take her own money and a chuck water. So when you get up every day and talk about PNP this and PNP that, a JLP in power and them a hold on the money. And let me tell you something. And not only PNP, then wicked too. Then wicked too. Even the people them in a stronghold. JLP stronghold never have water. PNP stronghold never have water. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you now. You understand? You know, hold on the money and you know help the people of Westmoreland and of Hanover. None of you help the people them. You understand me? None of you know. So every day you get up and talk about PJ, Andrew Holness in a this for 10 years. The reason why we're voting Andrew Holness, because Andrew Holness is young. And he claims he come from a poor background. And we say, all right, since he come from a poor background, we're going to give him a try. We're going to give him a try. I remember Ian has come out once every week and build video, call upon the government of Jamaica. And Mr. Mattis and Moda turn up and the whole on the labor right, say a lie. How a lie Ian years I tell, and the people them must suffer down at Westmoreland. The people them must suffer down at Hanover. And you have the rascal money and enrich on yourself. And listen to me, NWC, you want next one thing, you know. You want next one too. Everything Andrew Owen is telling us to do it. You don't care about the people. Because you know so the people they never have water or you never try to help the people of Westmoreland and Hanover. You only help the hotels. Everybody talk about it. Both JLP and PNP talk about it. You drive past the people them yard and go chuck water to the hotels. And you leave the people them to suffer. The same very people them will vote for you. You leave them to suffer. Remember, so water is life. Water is life. Sometimes people don't have no money to buy water. All dirty water, you know, they that sell to the people. They remember good. Remember good. We not forget. We not forget. So in a one sense, me can't blame the people them. If the people they say they not vote, me can't blame them. But let me tell you something, Jamaica. This election, I want different type of election because of pure legislation. Andrew Wallace has sent out power no blouse and skirt. Pure legislation, mad legislation. You hear me? Andrew Wallace is about to take away, violate on freedom and rights. Yes, because which prime minister? No. Come and put in legislation and I tell the people them say, if the police stop you when you go about your business, you know. If the police them are run down a man and them decide to stop you and them need help, you have to go and help them. And if you don't help them, you can go to jail for 3 months. Or you have to...
Because you know about that?
Pay a fine. Yes, that Andrew Wellness say, and Mark Golding stand up and oppose that and say, no, nothing like that. You not endanger the people, them lives. And on the labor rights say, all right with it. Me can't believe you, no, brother. Me can't believe you, no. But well-thinking Jamaicans have sense and they know what this Prime Minister is capable of. Hey, Andrew Wellness can't team. Andrew Wallace can't team. Remember in the last video, I show you what JLP do to their own supporters. Remember, a whole heap of their supporters then kill off. They make soldier and police kill off. Remember good. You remember what happened on Tivoli? All on Tivoli people, on the better saddle up and vote out Andrew Wallace. You hear me? Because if you don't vote out Andrew Wallace, the same thing will happen in 2010, it will go happen again. Remember me at half of the press tell you know. It will go happen again. So, nobody can't talk about you don't vote because you don't have water and road and pure bullshit. This election, I want different election because Andrew Holness is about to take on rights and on freedom from out of hand. You hear me? You don't know how wicked this government is, man. You don't know how wicked this government is. Then talk about PJ sell out this and PJ sell out that. Andrew Holness are the wickedest Prime Minister I ever see. When you not vote in an election, the only thing you always say you not vote for a water and road. You don't have to cut out this bullshit. You need to know what is going on in your country. Stop talking about water and road. There's more to it than water and road. There's lots of things happening. Lots of things going on. And you need to know how the money spent. You need to know how the money spent because enough of you work and you pay NHT, you pay tax. Una pay contribution, una pay NHT, and Andrew Holness take the NHT. Remember, say enough of you have rent room, brother, and I pay NHT, you know, and you can't get a house. Andrew Holness take NHT money and build up the houses, them. And poor people can't go into that. One of the house, them, of 60 million. So you need to know what is really happening. You can't get up every day just to talk about road and water. Yes, we need water. Water is life. Yes, we need road. You understand? Good road for drive pan. But that shouldn't be the only reason why we not vote. Like, come on, Jamaica. Like, literally, you know how much money Andrew Honest collect out of tax. You know how much money, how much billions of dollars Andrew Honest collect at year time from the tax money, and Andrew Honest not help you know. I remember when Portia did a leave, Portia left, road maintenance fund. You know what is road maintenance fund? That means there is an account, there is a fund, with all heap of money in there, where on a road can maintain. You know what Andrew Honest do with that? Fun. You didn't know what Andrew Honest do with it? Andrew Honest take out the whole of the money and lock it down. This is why the road they never maintain. You hear me? We talk about it before. A whole heap of time Mark Golden tackle him in a parliament about it. So on the stage they come go on like Andrew Honest scare. Andrew Honest don't give a shit. Let me tell you that straight. So on the Labour right get up and talk about Andrew Honest a bill.
And then the road now them we have is a crisis. Why would you remove the road act with the funds to maintain the roads and put it in the consolidated funds? Why would you do that? And the roads are now bad, right? I know it's sparking and the rich can't reach, you know.
Let's not build nothing for poor people. You hear me? Andrew Honest take the NHT money and build up some houses. Poor people can't even got the lane. Poor people can't even got the lane, much less the moat. I always part them the house there. You understand? Andrew want to sell the house them to foreigners. I want to get up and talk about Andrew want to bill. That's not boss, bro. That's an achievement. Is that an achievement? Let me ask you now. Because you get up every day. And another thing, when you absent.
Because I one thing with Aptar for a person, everything when she talk about, she have receipt for it, you know. Article, everything. She don't chat nothing with her foolishness. What? Yeah, achievement. Achievement is the stuff them where you set out as a goal and you actually do it. So say your plan to become a doctor and you when you reach the level to become a doctor, you have achieved what you set out to do. That's what achieve means.
And so no Labour right. If you have sense. I'm really, really disappointed with you. Seriously. Because the little house them now, Andrew Honest claim say I give out. The little box matches them. Where I give out to the people them. That same very house, Andrew Honest say when that bill part on the land and Uno own the house. Because if anything happen to Uno, it can't pass down to a family member. Remember, you know, this land belong to you. But if they build the house on your land, that house can't be yours. If you're dead, it cannot go down to your family member. Then we get somebody who need a house and put them in there. You understand what I'm trying to show you? So how comes you say Andrew Honest do good? And on the Labour right get up and talk about lie. Andrew Honest said it out of his mouth. Desmond McKenzie said it out of his mouth. Like seriously, on an idiot, Labour right have sense. No, on the day I get excited over some old blouse and skirt boss. Seriously. And I hear some Labour writer talk about how America have the boss, Canada have the boss. We never say America not have the boss. What we are saying, we say them the boss, they are all boss. You understand? And them do assessment on it. And they say those buses are not safe. This is why them park it. And that we are saying. But only Labour writer run with the narrative. Like Mark Golding or one boss to carry the school putting them. It was Mark Golding's idea. He said it in his budget presentation. So only to stop mislead the people. What we are saying why we never buy new buses. Because if you're going to take 12 million to buy one old bus where America park and say it's not safe for them pitney, why should Jamaica take that bus and say it is safe for our children? It is not safe. And it's just the truth. But because the whole of have on a head up in an Andrew Wellness ass, this is why we cannot see reality. This is why we cannot see reality. And I hear Daryl Vaz come out other day talk about how he is fearful of PNP sabotaging bus. Daryl Vaz knows that the bus them not good.
Yeah, all them is something there. Fearful say PNP are going to sabotage bus. So they need to come down, you know. What kind of wild assertion that say PNP are going to sabotage bus? What, brother? Listen to me. It come like... Me tell you, say these people are projection, you know, because it appears I saw them think, you know. It appears them thinking of a criminal type of mindset. So they feel like everybody else think like a criminal. The PNP people them just now go use the bus them, brother. They now put them pit the panic car, the bus them not safe. What you sabotage bus for? No sabotage on bus, we just now use the bus them. How about that? You see how easy that is? Because we don't want our kids, we don't want our children to be caught up. That's all. No, our children if caught up in a danger. When the bus them go broke down and this apart go broke down, we don't want to put them in a danger, so we just now go use the bus them. That's it. Over with.
And the reason why America park the bus them, because the bus them are not safe Jamaica and they can overheat and they can go up in flames. You understand me? So when you see Daryl Vaz come out and I look alibi, him knows that the bus them no good. So if anything happen to the bus them, when they pity them pan it, the first thing he might go say, I start pointing fingers pan PNP, exactly. And he knows that the bus them all.
Man, wicked man.
He knows that the bus them not in a good condition. When you look outside pan some of the bus them, then dent up. Then dent up Jamaica. Then top they're not good. You understand me? But you must know. You understand? I am encourage all parents.
You must know. We're going to move on. Big up at 5 Press. People, we're going to move to Mr. Christopher Tufton because last time I watched Panaja TV and me get to understand something that I did not. I had no 876 and 90, big up enough. I had no knowledge of this. How comes Jamaican people allow Christopher Tufton to still be the Minister of Health? I mean, violation after violation after violation. Jamaica, you don't need to put them on the foot, you know? You don't need normal. Listen to this, man. You don't need to put them on the
nice.
foot.
Me, I go back to them days of Jamaica. Nation against them. Who agree with my Jamaica?
Oh, by the way, I agree with Andre. Go back to your creativity, brother. Expand your reach. Don't limit yourself. Good advice, people like you.
If you agree with that, see. But I want to talk to Jamaica tonight.
Tell us, talk to us.
About the state of healthcare in the country.
Thank you, sir. That's how more you.
In my opening argument.
God is too serious.
I want to talk to somebody tonight about the state of healthcare in our country.
Mighty God.
This morning I was greeted with some pictures of the state of the St. Anne's Bay Hospital's Linings Department.
The who?
Linings Department.
The where?
Whereby, look there, Jamaica.
Well, I'm sure no one.
Chris Tufton says that the healthcare system is in the best position it is.
Look at that.
I'm going to read what the person said to me.
Look at that.
I'm going to read what the person said to me.
Screenshot that, Jamaica.
And I tagged him today.
Mighty God.
I heard today that it's over a few months now that the washing machine at the St. Anne's Bay Hospital is not working.
Look at that.
They were sending linens to Montego Bay, but only a small amount in addition. The nurses are saying the linens are piled up with flies and maggots.
Flies and maggots, you know?
Look there. Cornwall Regional is only taking a small amount of dirty linen. The staff have to be using their hand to pre-wash. There are bags of clean linens piled up in the laundry and at the back of the laundry building. Look there. What a shame, Christopher. What a shame, Jamaica.
Unbelievable. What
a shame. And Christopher walk around as though, yes, in Jamaica, I am not going to be one of them distracted by the bus argument, you know. What a shame, maggots! Maggots, Jamaica! Maggots and flies, take up the linen them!
This is a hospital we're talking about, you know. So when Estimate said these guys have to go, these guys should resign immediately. Christopher Tufton, just to start, Andrew Honest, Christopher Tufton, and Daryl Vaz. The three-headed monster, them got to go. So healthcare in Jamaica is at its best state with maggots aligned with the linen that's supposed to be put in the hospital beds for people to lay on. Maggots. Okay.
National disgrace.
Maggots, okay.
This is a national disgrace. Now you understand. Now you understand, Jamaica, why so many people are dying in our hospitals. This is not healthcare. This is healthcare.
Healthcare.
This is not healthcare, Jamaica. This is hellcare.
Or death care, because when they're going to say you're dead.
Look at the state of the hospital. Look at the linen on the floor. Look at bags pile up. Look there, Jamaica. Look there. And between Cornwall Regional and St. Anne's Bay, the staff have to be using them hand to wash the linens. This is not even a health care.
Barbara, what are you doing?
This is death care.
Terrible,
this is death care that is happening in our hospitals.
Terrible.
And them say choose Jamaica when they fail to deal with the hospitals. Deal with the hospitals. They say to you, choose Jamaica.
Can't argue with
choose Jamaica.
This is not choosing
But they
Jamaica.
fail to deal with their health care.
This is not choosing Jamaica.
They don't care about us.
No, sir.
They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They only care about themselves. And when they need health care, they don't even stay in Jamaica.
That are the banger. That is the banger. These guys don't take health care like if them have a serious situation or operation or in a serious health issue, they're flying out of the country.
They rush themselves to Miami quickly, fix themselves and come back. While the ordinary Jamaican citizen gets fourth class, fifth class treatment in our hospital.
They're not staying here.
One washing machine.
Mighty God.
One functioning washing machine, Jamaica. How much for your washing machine?
So no wonder why the 24 babies them passed away. Could it be that this is one of the reasons why? Could it be them pick up something they already what you call it? What's the terminology? Them born premature. So they're already at some level of disadvantage. So they need extra clean care. Is it possible that those babies died because of something like this? Is it possible? Jimmy G, how you doing? Is it possible? I don't know nobody that could have the mandate that Christopher Tufton has with these revelations and still have a job. I don't know where else this happens. I know people in corporations get fired for less. You understand? But you see what the problem is, ladies and gentlemen? They don't feel like they have to answer to us. It's only election time, it's them humble themselves. This particular group, these three individuals, is only around election time, it's them humble themselves to an extent. It's a very dangerous state of affairs. Very dangerous state of affairs.
150,000. You have to tell me that the government can't procure 12 washing machines for St. Anne's Bay and 12, but them go procure the whole bus them. Them procure the whole bus for use as campaign paraphernalia. Them procure the whole bus them for use for campaign paraphernalia. And one washing machine is about 1,000 US if summer.
Wow.
Almighty God.
1.4 billion for all bus, but then can't buy a washing machine. No, think about that. If this is not mismanagement, right? And I would argue deliberate attempt of undermining the current state of our country on every level. I think they're doing this on purpose. I'm telling you, that is my belief. And I will champion that all the way through. Nobody is this incompetent, brother. Nobody is just, then it's like they don't know what they're doing. No, I don't believe that. They know exactly what they're doing. And they have been very consistent. They do the same thing over and over again. Undermine the concerns that the public have. Blame the PMP, right? And then don't fix the problem. And then later on, we see where the problem is extended even more. This is what they have been doing, Patricia, only in Jamaica.
Surely need your intervention in this country, you know. We surely need your intervention, because Dr. Data and Dr. Chopper. Now you understand why the hospital...
Yes, Lorraine, they don't really care about us, literally.
Filled with the germs.
Literally.
Now you understand why Tyen get the infection. Now you understand why so many baby mothers dying and them children dying in the hospital.
Yes.
Doctor of Death is the facilitator of the infections in our hospitals.
My goodness.
How much for an industrial machine? How much is it for an industrial machine? How much, Jamaica, is it for an industrial?
No, look, brother, it no matter how much for the industrial machine, Andre. The man who can buy the industrial is very affordable. The man who can facilitate the hospital. Something so important as the linen in... Brother, the linen there everywhere now. This is what the people have to actually sit on, lay on. It has to be clean. We can't have a situation like what we are seeing here, so maggots, dirty linen till maggots the panny. Come on, man. Listen, I don't care. You cannot be die-hearted to the point where you don't see something wrong with this. And you don't call these type of things out. This is terrible, Virgin. And the man ain't fired the Virgin from the PMP. Right? And I don't have a problem, no fire him, cool. But be consistent. Andrew Ole should have been the first person calling for Tufton resignation and demanding that he go. Because the way how them deal with the brother from the PMP about a statement that he made compared to the condition that we're seeing here. Multiple conditions that is unacceptable. The man if he go away, Bridging. The man if he go away.
Machine.
Sick and tired of man them now, brother.
How much is it for an industrial machine? 2.5 million. All if a 2.5 million for an industrial machine. Them could have buy 10 2.5 million industrial machines.
Exactly.
But
10 of them, they could have buy 10 of them.
Somebody said, Andre, between you and I, the staff are equally dying too.
Rotted.
Somebody said, Andre, between you and I, the staff are equally dying too.
Want to hear this?
Look at the disgrace in our hospitals.
This bad.
Put it up, back producer. We don't want to see this doctor of death.
Look, panic.
Look there. Look at linen on the ground. So just imagine people do surgery, blood up.
Yes.
And look on the state of the linens them on the ground.
Brother, listen. People. This is the linen department in the hospital has to be top priority. Them supposed to clean for them linen different at the highest level. When you talk about even the heat and the temperature of the water that is being used to wash these linens, it have to be top level to kill everything. You know, understand? And for them have a compromised linen situation. This is untenable. I use Mark Golden word. This is untenable. This should not happen. And it is happening. Daryl Vaz, we need to demand Daryl Vaz. Daryl Vaz should not be running in no election. The same Daryl Vaz that tell people say if they want water, they must take the joke. I want to overlook those things and look at us now. A long time them should have lift up, you know. A long time Jamaica people should have run them way, you know. You think I know? Want to better wise. One A when I talk about Labour and PMP. What if this affect you and your family? See, I tell me say no Labour and they are sentence. So and a sentence be hospital on the use. You say a sentence be hospital this. Mighty God.
Look here, Jamaica.
Hey!
Isn't this a recipe for mayhem and disaster?
Me not even talk. I left that alone.
Isn't this a recipe for mayhem and disaster in our hospitals?
Jesus Christ.
Isn't this a recipe?
Whoa.
Andrea, don't let nobody encourage you to go overseas to get your teeth done.
Isn't this a recipe for disaster?
Wow.
Isn't this unsanitary state of our hospitals?
Of course, brother. Maggot.
Look at the state of our hospitals. It's who is calling me so early in the program. If it don't make no sense what you're calling me about, you know.
I don't really want to hear the call, no disrespect. Maggot. Let's go move on to the next clip. Jesus have mercy, Father God, help put the blouse and skirt. This is normal. Gonna take a case in our clothes. The thing then dash down on the ground in a bag. The machine now work. The mafia send it go other place, go wash it. The thing then store up all their garbage and see. Don't want to see a picture of them. Hey, Patricia, them not stupid. Them is very wise. Let me not use the word wise. They are smart enough. They know what they're doing. I'm telling you guys, these guys are doing this on purpose. The order. Why do you think Mark Golding said reverse the order? The order is behind this, and them working for the order. This bigger than politics. These people are wicked.
Is no longer a part of Partner Draw TV.
Easy.
When you see a draw.
Yes, for the turban.
For me turban.
A dangerous thing I go on, but it's serious still and a joke.
When you see me draw for me turban,
mighty God.
You know I'm serious tonight, you know.
Thing get away.
Jamaica. When you see a draw for me turban.
You know, so when I put this on the thumbnail, but me I say, I just put them people on it where need to resign. That picture here with Andre when he put on the turban, when I put this on the thumbnail, no, sir. May I tell you, hey, Lorraine.
Judgment!
Lorraine, you think I joke? Lorraine, you see, me is a man where put puzzle together in my mind, you know. So you see when me see such man visit Andrew Owens in the pandemic under government, yeah, such man we want to lower the population, right? When me see such man come to Jamaica and visit Andrew Owens, me say, rotted. Agents of death, them come to Jamaica now, you know. A friend is so my spider sense start go bing, 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 bing. No, Patricia, I totally understand. But guess what? Diana, how you doing? Billy Davis, big up. There's people out there that need to hear this message. Because they are going to be, that's why I have to like and share the video. They are going to be able to be agents of change for us. Not happened before. God timing. A God and time, Patricia. We are flesh. Trust me, I understand because sometimes I feel the same way they like how you feel. Sometimes I feel like come and nobody send up because I feel like I say everything already. But I still come present the thing them and formulate my argument them because I understand say a shepherd cannot leave no sheep behind. I saw Jesus and God work, then I left nobody behind. You understand? So there's people out there who need to hear this message. And that's why I come do it. I'm tired too. I'm tired to talk about them, brother. Once them leave. The verdict about them is in for me. There's nothing these individuals can do to change my opinion about them. Nothing at all. They are evil and they are wicked. There's absolutely nothing they can say or do to change my opinion about them. The three of them will see on the thumbnail. Vaz, Andrew, and Tufton. There's nothing they can do. Absolutely nothing. May I tell you that?
Judgment! Thieving wicked, scammer Vaz! Come here! Judgment for you tonight! Jamaica. Remember I asked you, how old were the buses? I proved to you that when I did the investigation, the buses were 15 years old and this man looked at us and told us that the buses were 10 to 8 years old. Judgment!
Facts.
The Fourth Estate took him to task. The Gleaner and the Observer took him to task. Judgment! Listen to what he's going to say tonight, Jamaica. Listen to the media report of how wicked, how skullduggerous, how wicked, how cruel
Terrible, man.
this man is.
Terrible.
The Gleaner headline, El Hydro got $1.4 billion school bus contract without dealer status. Company confirms submitting unsolicited proposal. Has been making waves on social media platforms since Sunday morning. Moments later, this tweet from Transport Minister Debunking Vaz rejecting the story. The ministry also issued a statement Sunday morning stating that it was the Transport Ministry that imported the buses and not El Hydro. So what role did El Hydro play? Our news team spoke to Mr. Vaz.
El Hydro is supplying the buses, and in their contractual arrangement, they are to ship the buses and clear the buses and deliver the buses to the ministry prior to being paid. The ministry is responsible for the import permits, and all import permits for all buses imported so far are in the name of the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport.
Mr. Vaz stressed that El Hydro would not have had to get a license from the trade board. He said El Hydro wrote to the trade board stating that it would be supplying the buses to the government. And on top of that, he explained that prior to politics, he was the founding president of the Jamaica Used Car Dealers Association, and he's fully aware of the operations of the industry.
And secondly, they do not need to be certified as a used vehicle dealer in Jamaica because they are not trading as other used car dealers trade, which is to import and sell. This is a special order for the government of Jamaica for 110 school buses that are not for resale, they are for the use of the government in the National Rural School Bus.
In a post on X, Mr. Vaz also shared this document which showed the ministry as the importer of the buses. But how do you explain this letter dated May 27, 2025, bearing the signature of the chairman of the trade board and addressed to Mr. Vaz, stating that approval has been granted to El Hydro to import the 110 buses on behalf of the ministry? The first sentence of the letter also said new buses. Mr. Vaz said that was an admin error. And
a letter from the trade board in itself cannot give permission for the importation of vehicles. The only thing that is required for the importation of vehicles is an import license issued by the trade board. So that communication would have been in response to me advising them that El Hydro has got the contract to supply 110 school buses to the government of Jamaica.
So why would the trade board, the same entity that grants the license, send that letter in the first place?
You would have to ask the trade board that. I don't know what would have made them indicate. Maybe they thought or assumed that it would be El Hydro that would be applying for the license, that the buses will be imported in El Hydro's name. Which I don't know how they could, I don't know, you have to ask the trade, but I don't know how.
We also asked Mr. Vaz whether the minister responded to the letter to provide further clarity to the trade board.
I doubt it, because the fact of the matter is it would not be responding to, because I know exactly how the system works and what are the processes.
People, have you got any more clarity from listening to Debunking Vaz? Or are you more confused about this whole school bus procurement? Are you clear? Or are you more confused? I just want to hear from you guys about that. If you're clear about what he's saying and you understand and it makes sense, put a 1 in the chat. If it don't make sense, put any other number. Put any other number if it don't make sense. If it's a cogent. You're confused, Lorraine? I'm confused too. I'm gonna play it again. If it is a cogent and clear argument for you, put a 1 in the chat. When you say you're more confused, it don't make no sense, Diana. I am there with you. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is the most confusing situation. What you say? You search for answers. you play the audio, yeah, man?
Wicked.
No, sir.
How cruel.
Give me a second.
This man is.
The Gleaner headline, El Hydro got $1.4 billion school bus contract without dealer status. Company confirms submitting unsolicited proposal, has been making waves on social media platforms since Sunday morning. Moments later, this tweet from Transport Minister Debunking Vaz rejecting the story. The ministry also issued a statement Sunday morning stating that it was the Transport Ministry that imported the buses and not El Hydro. So what role did El Hydro play? Our news team spoke to Mr. Vaz.
El Hydro is supplying the buses, and in their contractual arrangement, they are to ship the buses and clear the buses and deliver the buses to the ministry prior to being paid. The ministry is responsible for the import permits, and all import permits for all buses imported so far are in the name of the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport.
Mr. Vaz stressed that El Hydro would not have had to get a license from the trade board. He said El Hydro wrote to the trade board stating that it would be supplying the buses to the government. And on top of that, he explained that prior to politics, he was the founding president of the Jamaica Used Car Dealers Association, and he's fully aware of the operations of the industry.
And secondly, they do not need to be certified as a used vehicle dealer in Jamaica because they are not trading as the other used car dealers trade, which is to import and sell. This is a special order for the government of Jamaica for 110 school buses that are not for resale, they are for the use of the government in the National Rural School Bus.
In a post on X, Mr. Vaz also shared this document which showed the ministry as the importer of the buses. But how do you explain this letter dated May 27, 2025, bearing the signature of the chairman of the trade board and addressed to Mr. Vaz, stating that approval has been granted to El Hydro to import the 110 buses on behalf of the ministry? The first sentence of the letter also said new buses. Mr. Vaz said that was an admin error. And
a letter from the trade board in itself cannot give permission for the importation of vehicles. The only thing that is required for the importation of vehicles is an import license issued by the trade board. So that communication would have been in response to me advising them that El Hydro has got the contract to supply 110 school buses to the government of Jamaica.
So why would the trade board, the same entity that grants the license, send that letter in the first place?
You'd have to ask the trade board that. I don't.
Him no know, we don't know. He has all the other answers. But the answers about that letter. People, this is where him get caught.
No, what would have made them indicate? Maybe they thought or assumed that.
Why would they think or assume when they communicate with you? That makes sense?
The El Hydro that will be applying for the license, that the buses will be imported in El Hydro.
I force me hear Daryl Vaz stutter. First.
Indicate. Maybe they thought or assumed that it would be El Hydro that will be applying for the license, that the buses will be imported in El Hydro's name. Which I don't know how they could, I don't know, you have to answer to it, but I don't know how.
We also asked Mr. Vaz whether the minister responded to the letter to provide further clarity to the trade board.
I doubt it, because the fact of the matter is it would not be responding to, because I know exactly how the system works and what are the processes.
Jamaica. You see why I said to you that I had to be fully inclined to take on the criminals?
You
hear how him a buck shuffle? You hear?
Yes.
You hear him? I don't know how the trade board.
Me ever hear Daryl Vaz a buck shuffle. Him always talk strong. Him always in our mood in him speech. Him always sound angry. Daryl Vaz is always on the defense. You guys notice that? But at this point, him out of moves. Mocha, see Taka River, no want him. We do the right thing here.
And it was an administrative error. How can a government make an administrative error? If the trade board made that error and Danville Walker signed to it, that is fraud.
No, but what Jay Bryan called the show and made a great point. The fact that the buses are new on that letter, it was in the middle of the letter, not just the starting. So it wasn't an error. It wasn't an error.
Danville Walker should be locked up for fraud. I'm going to say it again. Didn't you hear how he was fumbling?
Yep.
Let me rest my turban, yes, sir, just a while ago. Didn't you hear how he was fumbling,
No,
Jamaica, searching for words? Is that the kind of modus operandi of the criminal, Vaz?
Never hear that.
Is that the typical
Never.
modus operandi of the criminal? He normally comes out strong.
Yes.
He normally comes out strong, Jamaica. Where is Mocha to investigate? Because look like the trade board needs to be investigated because the trade board is misleading the public. Put up by the letter that the trade board signed. It's very important. The trade board said the 110 buses are new buses. Daryl Vaz went on public platform and said the buses are new buses.
Hey.
They asked for the buses to get pre-inspection.
Big load of mess splash, DG. You know,
they asked for 3 different kinds of buses to be imported by El Hydro. When you look at the invoices.
Oh yeah. Let me show you where him name Jay Bryan I talk about. You see that? Beside each model bus, you see in a bracket new. So at the top of the letter, when them a send new, it there at the middle of the letter too. So all them will say is a mistake. You don't understand what Jay Bryan I say now? See it there? Patrick, where you deal with, bro? Look. You see it? In a big bracket, in a black capital as well, you know? New. So how this go? How it really go? How it really go?
Why can't Daryl Vaz give us the full invoice with the full breakdown?
You need to resign.
I am saying tonight, why can't Daryl Vaz give Jamaica the full invoices for the 110 buses with the full breakdown? I am going to ask, when him a cost smart gold in, him not fumble and double. So when the questions come to him now, when the questions were asked about the 110 new buses, him not know how trade board make that the error there. So I am asking you.
And no, but Daryl Vaz make it seem like say it's the first time he's aware of this letter. Wouldn't he have gotten this letter before all of this? That's one thing I'm not hearing nobody asks. He might go on like say, this is a new letter where him never see it. So Daryl Vaz, this letter was sent to you. So how comes you never see the letter? How comes you act brand new about the letter? I mean, this don't make no sense. This don't make no sense.
As a government.
This don't make no sense.
I saw no make errors. I saw the trade board make errors. I saw the trade board with Danville Walker make errors.
You understand the message, Splash DG? This don't make no sense. Leprechaun.
Producer, the next one, where them said the 110 new buses. And they were vehemently adamant that the buses, Jamaica, were new buses.
Yes. Yes.
They told you the buses were new buses.
Yes.
And when you look at the facts presented,
they are not new.
The facts have come to you tonight.
They are not new.
The facts presented to you tonight, none of the buses. None of those buses. None of them. But here is the part. Here is the part that is also worrying. When the journalists took them to account, Jamaica. When the journalists took them to account the criminal elements in this country, their tangled web of criminals headed by Daryl Vaz. He's a criminal. I, Andre Stevens, said tonight, Daryl Vaz, you're a cold-hearted criminal. And let me tell you why he's a criminal tonight. Let me tell you why he's a criminal, Jamaica.
Andre, they had put Daryl Vaz to task, but not knowing about, don't, as if he never knew about the letter from the trade board. Like, oh, the letter was addressed to him. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like, how are you gonna say you don't know?
Those decommissioned buses, eventually when they come here.
And then he said he didn't have to respond because he know how things work. Then hold on, if you know how things work and the trade board obviously don't know how things work according to you, because you don't know why them sending that letter there. Why you never communicate to them, say, yo, this is not necessary because such and such and such. If the head of the stream corrupt, the entire river will be also.
In another 6 months or less, they'll start giving problems. Why didn't he buy the new buses as was prescribed?
Listen to this.
Trade board never make an error.
Listen to the argument there.
Trade board never make an error, you know. The intentions were to buy new buses. The intentions were to buy new buses. But somewhere along the line, the old buses came. Because they know them could have find a deal. That is what happened, you know.
Yes.
That is where the bandulism happened. That's
God.
why you hear him say, I don't know.
I don't know.
Because some rip-off happened. Some rip-off Jamaica happened along the way. So the intent was to buy the new buses.
Right.
But them say, oh no, man. We can't get the same bus for less.
Jesus.
And then let the people, remember he said to you, you know, the buses are new.
New bus.
He said, Jamaica.
Man.
The buses are new. Didn't he say that?
Sure did.
Didn't he say that, Jamaica?
Several times, funny something.
When you are carrying vehicle in this country, you have to have an importation license. So why then you carry it through a company? Because you say you are import the vehicle them. Why then you use a third party carrying the vehicle them? Why then did you use a third party to carry in the vehicles?
Mighty God.
Eat a food again.
Eat a food.
Friend and company for eat a food.
Yes.
So that is where they went to Jamaica.
So the argument is that new buses was the conversation. And somewhere along the line somebody decides to say, "Watcha man, we have that money already, so we can just buy some old bus." That are the thesis. Put our money in some people's pocket. Skullduggery, ladies and gentlemen.
Nyama food mentality.
And I'm saying that's the argument that Andre is making. That don't necessarily mean I agree or disagree. I'm just saying that is the argument he's making. And I would ask the question, doesn't that sound like a solid argument? What do you guys think?
Let me tell you how bad and evilous and devious these people are.
Terrible, man.
Let me tell you how students bless up the life and bless the super chat because I am giving you my thoughts.
Bless up. Hey, bless me up now. Honestly, how to deal with me, sir? Bless me up now, man. The greatest blessing is hitting the like button and sharing the live, yeah? Anything else are extra. The donation link is pinned down there, so somewhere or up there, so. It will depend on one of them, if you don't on computer or phone. Yeah, man, they have the PayPal, they have the Cash App, you understand? Yeah, so that's it. And the Zelle too. The information is there, but yo, hey.
Tonight that is positioned by intellectual reasonings, and at the end of the day, me a go on my bread tonight. Bless up the super chat, bless up me Zelle. Come, me not get them the billions of dollars, you know. Not getting them the billions of dollars. But think about it tonight, Jamaica.
Yeah, think about it. More go to the
use them Syrian art.
and clear the
first and new. Look on the CC that
them publish for him.
true. Them the top team. Top team.
You're a wicked piece of chink.
Yes.
You're not it.
I want to hear what Ed girl said.
Because he's saying handling gas bus and by.
That is the trade board. Who had an administrative fault? Who?
I want to listen to the argument from Ed girl. Because she made an excellent point.
Misled the country, Jamaica. Who misled you and I? Who misled you and I, Jamaica? Hello, good night. Every day.
Good night, teacher.
Yes.
My question to you, there are about 3 questions, but I want to ask. If you are buying, Andrew said the contract go towards green energy, and you buy CNG buses for JUTC, why would you backtrack and buy this gas guzzler, this dirty burning gas bus, decommission bus for our children? That is the first thing. Because you can't apply for project to green energy and I got 10 steps back in a dinosaur days.
Yes.
Second question. Hydro is a chemical company. Me never know so them deal with brokership now, so them do transshipment agreement now. Because if you listen to the argument, the minister said it was a special order.
It's a special order.
Be reminded that they just gave the Automobile Association or whatever it is, the lecture lady or the president, 100% bonds free. So you remember the conversation there? So there's no money. They don't have to pay no tax or no money for the bonding, housing, for keep vehicle or anything at all. Why could not be a transportation, a automotive person would deal with buying and selling vehicle, handle it for the government? Me never know so them are broker license because he's saying, it's not Hydro is buying this. They're just shipping for them. Of course, Andrew, if you send one, you go Canada. If you send one, the number coming for your name because of your one. And you get a broker to deal with it. So when did Elijah become a broker other than a chemical company?
When did Elijah become a broker? Thank you, head girl.
When did Elijah become a broker for the government to bring in vehicles? You know, you guys shop online and you order something and it come through one place. That's what they're saying that Elijah did, you know. But the point that head girl is making is that there was a new law or some agreement that allowed the persons that actually have license to bring in vehicles to bring them in and store them. So why they didn't use, what's so special about Hydro? Who owns Hydro? What's the relationship between Hydro's owner and Daryl Vaz and the JLP, if any? These are pertinent questions that need to be answered for us to unravel this potential scandal. Because you know it smells like a scandal. You can smell the stench. You know? Mocha Seatak, that's where you guys come in, man. Doing the job, man. Anyway, she also asked another question. I don't remember. Hold on.
100% bonds free. So you remember that is
that buses were
CNG buses for JUTC.
She said that the Prime Minister claimed that they were moving to cleaner energy. I guess that's one of the reasons why you can't bring in certain age vehicles in the country. Because the older the vehicle, the higher the emission that's coming from it. Right? So they might try to have clean air and not pollute the atmosphere. So she's asking the question, which is a legit question. What is the thinking behind, 1, wanting to go towards clean energy, and then 2, buying 110 buses, all buses that have those diesel engines that's going to be sending off crazy emissions? Oh, by the way, that reminds me, Mystic Sensation showed a study about how those emissions actually get the kids them sick and people sick. So there's a health factor to these buses as well. Damaging health factor. You guys can go, if people them love research, And I like take what people say me like, you know. Go and go do the research. Because I'm confident. Because I'm sure it, I'm see it. I just don't have the time to go look it up right now. You understand? So there's multiple things. The safety of the bus, the emissions from the engine, harmful to everybody. And then they wanted to go to clean energy. And that Daryl Vaz lied to us. You know, Daryl Vaz said that Canada is competing with them for these buses. To give the buses this heightened level of value. That was a bold-faced lie. Canada is trying to get electric buses. All electric buses. Why would they buy old vehicles? Make it make sense. Why would Canada buy old vehicles when they're trying to go to electric vehicles? All diesel vehicles? Stop lying to the people, man. Stop it. And the people need to stop accept these lies and see it for what it is. The man them need to go away, brother. The man them need to resign and go away, brother. Man them need to go away.
Me by the time I beg a charity, it went to them, feed them accounts, and feed them finger.
A case before this public accounts and appropriations committee.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. I want to point out the first observation that I observed in the whole debacle that no one is talking about.
Repeat that one.
I want to point out my first observation in this whole bus debacle that no one is talking about.
Yes, go ahead, member.
My first observation is that the minister, in his
submission,
in the letter, submissions that were submitted to the trade board, indicated that the buses were new buses. That's a fact by everybody.
Yes, he
we
did.
know that.
Yes, he did.
However, I don't think people understand what was being done.
Can you explain to
this? This was being done because what the minister was doing, Mr. Chairman, is that he was carving a way in which, because these buses could not be ordinarily imported in Jamaica.
Yes.
And no company will ordinarily receive any permit to bring them in. So they were they were lying to the trade board to get the approval for the buses, stating to the trade board that they have been checked.
Wow.
They said it, that they were pre-tested. And when you gather information, you realize that in most instances, when you purchase these buses, you purchase them, and everybody in Jamaica knows this term as is.
Yes.
So there is no capability for you to tell sometimes the full condition that they are in unless you do the pre-inspection before they come to Jamaica.
And as chairman, there was a letter requesting that no pre-testing are done on the buses that I've identified with the 3 VIN numbers.
And you want to know why?
Why?
Mr. Chair, that was to circumvent and to to circumvent the rules, the customs rules and the importation rules in Jamaica. And so people must understand, this is
when him says circumvent, it means if you go around the rules then. To avoid these rules of search and whatever, the documentation said that the buses were new. Rising Sun were going. Which in fact they weren't. You guys see the fraudulency of this? The potential crime that we're looking at? The potential high levels of crime that we're looking at? And you wonder why Andre is calling him a criminal. That's why. This is bad, people. This is potential fraud. And trade fraud is international fraud. It's internationally recognized as fraud. It's a big deal. It's not a joke. It's the kind of thing that will damage our government's reputation with international bodies. You get me? It's not good. It's not good. It's
a grave injustice to the very rules of trade. Imagine you are telling persons who bring raw material into Jamaica to do their things, whether it is to make the clothes or to do the manufacturing of various goods, to comply with the rules that are afoot, and even in the used car industry.
Yes.
But now you have the very same government facilitating this grand scheme. Now, Mr. Chair, I have one question.
Go ahead.
Who are the principal owners of Elijah?
A lady and a man.
And the man have have a last name that look familiar to you?
No, remind me of the name.
That name, my friend, because I went and I did my research and I said, why it is that you can't see this name nowhere where you search? Excepting that it may have appeared that somebody removed their middle initials.
Oh.
Hello? Are you seeing now, Chairman?
So what is the name? Remind us of the name.
Yes.
We saw a name called Paul Scott. Isn't that so?
Yes.
Hold on, them people. Leprechaun saying send me a drink. Hold on. Leprechaun, how you send it on? Cash App? Or PayPal? Where you send it on? Oh, Cash App? Oh, are you that? Alright, respect me, General. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donation. Manners and respect. Enough love, yes, sir? That is it. The word is love. Respect, man. Thank you, sir.
Who is Paul Scott?
I am not sure. Tell us.
Because I am asking the question, was an initial removed from the name?
And
so I said, okay, let me see if this is really shaping
I can't figure out this.
So I researched what companies, if the initials were not removed from the name, this individual would be a part of.
Yes.
And when I check subsidiaries, it says one of its subsidiary companies involved in the chemical industry. So I'm wondering if there is any relation to Eli Joe.
Oh.
But if you understand the Portland politics, they can tell you that if the initials were not removed from the name, they could have identified who the individual is who is bringing in the buses, because he's partially competing to own a lot of land in Portland as well.
Oh.
What? You hear that?
So this was a grand scheme, Mr. Chairman, to take away funds from the taxpayers of Jamaica to ultimately finance the election.
So you believe it is an electoral ploy to finance the election?
It is, Mr. Chair. Let's just justify this.
So who is this? So you said the Paul Scott. There is a missing initial. What is the missing initial that is missing?
Yeah.
You ball out.
A
Ball
C
out.
D.
Ball out.
No, A.
Ball out.
Ball out. Why must I say ball out?
That's the initial.
B-O. B-O. Is it B-O or M-A? Which initially matter? Who, you guys that was listening to this, who you think is ball out? The ball out boss and Mark Stewart said, is it a M? Paul M. Scott? Hold on. Let me look it up. No, I'm not. Get away with all your derogatory things. Look at this was trying to bite me. Sure. Anyway, let me Google that. Remember Paul M. Scott. Alright? Paul M. Scott. Jamaica. Middle name, him saying now. Paul M. Scott. PSOJ? There's a Paul Scott at PSOJ. He's not currently the president now. What? Wait. Maybe I'm wrong. All right. Paul B. Scott. Musan Group of Companies. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Chairman, Chief Executive Officer, Principal Shareholder of Musan Group. Let's look up Musan Group. Let's look up Musan Group. Musan Group. Jamaica. Musan Group of Companies. We own controlling stakes in public and private companies operating in diverse industries in the Caribbean, Central America, and beyond. People in a shock right now. No? Look up Paul B. Scott. Paul B. Scott. Dr. Paul B. Scott. And look up Musan Group. If you all like bright students and more that were brighter than me, we know how to dig faster than me, look up Paul B. Scott. And I'm not saying anything about Paul B. Scott. I'm trying to decipher what was being said by school head boy. He said ball out, B. Let's go back and listen.
Yes.
Who is Paul Scott?
Paul Scott. And then him said ball out. Hey, Miss Chicago. How you doing, my love? So good to see you. Hope all is well. One of my day ones right there, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Miss Chicago. But he said Paul Scott. Paul B. Scott is one of the, well, I'm going to just show y'all. Dr. Paul B. Scott. Da 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 da. Da 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 dee da 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 da. Da 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 dee da 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 dee. Da da dee da da da. Development Bank of Jamaica? What? Man, you cannot make this up, bro. Yo, what? Development Bank of Jamaica Limited. Mr. Scott is the group chairman and chief executive officer of Musan Group and its subsidiaries, one of the largest private health groups in the region with business units in some 30 Caribbean and Central American countries. He is the chairman of Separate Limited, General Accident Insurance Company, and serves as a director of several other local companies and organizations, including American International School of Kingston and Harmonization Limited. He is a former president of the private sector, or PSOJ. CM Smaddy. Now, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I personally don't trust anybody in the PSOJ. They are what I call economic colonizers. That's me. I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'm not telling you guys how to think. I am telling you, me, not trust nobody in the PSOJ. Especially if their name end with Siaga or have any link with Siaga, me not trust them. I don't trust them. No, I am already not trusting this individual right here. I'm gonna be very, very transparent. Very transparent. However, I am just trying to figure out something, and I don't know. You know, maybe there needs to be further digging, but Musan Group, ladies and gentlemen, Musan Group. They have. I told you they got a lot of pull in different companies. They're on the top levels of different countries, in different countries and different companies in different countries. They're at the top level. This Musan Group and this man right here, Mr. Paul B. Scott. Don't forget the B. Wow. Head boy did it again. Head boy has sent me on a search and awareness mission. He did it again. I literally was confused last night, you know, when watching it, you know. Thank you, Miss Chicago. Yeah, the iPhone, I don't know. The lighting on it is what it is. But man, it's a cheap iPhone still. Feel free to buy me another one. All right, it's appreciated. I'm talking to every one of you. Feel free to buy me another iPhone. Whatever one you want to buy for me, guys, you just work it out. I'll send you my shipping address. Okay? Good. Yeah, man. But wow, Mr. Paul Scott, I think it's Dr. Paul B. Scott. Okay. All right.
I am not sure. Tell us.
Because I am asking the question, was an initial removed from the name? And so I said, okay, let me see if this is really shaped in iniquity. So I researched what companies, if the initials were not removed from the name, this individual would be a part of. And when I check subsidiaries, it says one of its subsidiary companies is involved in the chemical industry.
Subsidiaries. You remember that word, ladies and gentlemen? Musan Group and its subsidiaries. You know what? Let me just go all the way in. let me just go all the way in and ask the question. Which subsidiaries are a part of the Musan Group? Let me just just, you know, let me see. Publicity listed subsidiaries, privately owned subsidiaries. Pharmaceuticals, bulk commodities, agricultural products, emerging health insurance companies, real estate companies. All right. Maybe I don't know where to go and check. I don't know. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. But remember the Musan group. Remember the Musan group, guys. Remember the Musan group. I think we're going to be hearing about that name more. And if I know, Karen, how you doing? If I know Mystic Sensation, yeah, I can't wait to hear from Mystic Sensation with the receipts. Because you know he's an investigator, official investigator, so I think he has a live stream for this evening. Let me take a look. I think it's this evening. Boy, what a tangled web we weave. People, we're going to move on, you know. We're going to move on. Because that one day I get kind of scared. We're going to move on. I'm going to move on. Now, boy, may I tell you, the eagle deal with Andrew and way, boy. Mighty God. I don't know why I'm come out and attack Mark Bolin. I'm gospel concert. He can't help himself. Better I need just Billy, man. Better I need just calm down, brother. Oh yes.
To be below the amounts approved.
However, Mr. Robinson wanted further clarification. So the engineering director, who was questioned by
teacher, start teacher lunch. But by the way, me see a bill up on Rockin and New Kingston, and this is what me see. Look at first. Look at me.
New details this afternoon about the extent of the damage from the flooding at the NHT's Ruthven Towers in St. Andrew. Since the incident...
So Andrew is quote a scripture at the gospel concert about building your house on a rock to suggest that, you know, he's the master builder, and as the government, you know, whatever they put their hand on and build, it stands, it's firm. So of course, in classic fashion, the eagle came with the receipts. Let's hear this, ladies and gentlemen. My God.
The NHT has had to embark on structural changes to prevent recurrence. The issue was raised at this morning's Standing Finance Committee meeting in Parliament. O'Shane Masters reports.
Just under $50 million has been spent by the National Housing Trust, NHT, to replace vehicles which were damaged by floodwaters at the Ruthven Towers in St. Andrew in November last year.
Okay, so Andrew, you build this barack. Everything I just see.
You know, I never covered this story, but my God, how you build a building for NHT, but the garage is flooded out. You know how much people, cars were damaged because of this? Property damage. If you are a master builder, you have to look at your geography. And based off your and listen, how I know is because I actually was supposed to go to college. That's supposed to be my major, architecture. So when you are looking to build a building or any structure, you have to look at the landscape. You have to look at the history of the landscape. Suppose it's an area that is a swampy area. Why you think they had to dump up Portmore before they actually started building? You have to put these things into consideration before you actually do it. So he's claiming that he's a master builder, but why did this happen at this point? It's not the first time water flood this up, obviously. So how him never know say if you build the building in such a way and having a underground garage would not be ideal because of the flooding that takes place in the area. You guys understand? The incompetence or the lack of care?
It's prepared 50,000 for the car them were flood.
It's understood that 14 vehicles were damaged from the flood waters in the underground parking facility at the complex. The NHT managing director, who was questioned by the opposition spokesman on finance, Julian Robinson, says most of the claims brought against the housing trust by the residents have been settled. But what's the cost?
I do not have the exact amount, but the last check, it was somewhere in the region of about $44 million. When we went to the board and the insurance company, we were looking at just below $60 million. We are significantly below that amount. And we have 3 outstanding claims to settle. When those are settled, we expect to be below the amounts approved.
However, Mr. Robinson wanted further clarification.
So the insurance company has covered, it's 2 separate things. One is the rental of the vehicles, but the replacement, your insurance company has covered those costs. So it hasn't been out of pocket for NHT.
Right. The NHT arrangement is that the first $30 million is self-insured.
So Andrew,
the first $30 million is self-insured. So if you roughly $60 million, it means that another $30 million came out of the NHT, which is our money, the people's money. Wow. If I'm understanding that correctly, that's what I understand. Damn.
You make sure they build Parara. We not have the river, we not have the sunbed. But the people them in the place and them flow. A matter of fact, when river bus, we see them like use them sandbank, right?
Yeah.
This is New Kingston. This is the same building. Look on it. They have to pay like 60 million, 50 million. Him says 60. That him not the house. Not my word.
Yes.
But I gotta teach him something else. So this is it again. And remember you're building this. You make them build it, right? And at Panara, brother, you attack. Look on this. Little bit of rainfall. Outside.
What a disgrace, man. What a disgrace. Look for sandbag.
Well, Anjo. Why? Anjo.
You know, so I watch the interview with Rhoda, but me not bring it. Simone. Sure.
In a real time, I answer back in a real time. So, you build on the rock. I know I'm going to tell you build part. So, you build this bar.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. You see, from here about the struggles them where women have harder in being a politician than males. I'm not even going to bother address no more female on my platform. Because them are going to think say me a bully. Because when I see how I deal with the male them. You understand what I say? So I'm going to left them alone. I'm just going to left them alone, brother. Make it woman indeed. We have Annie Isabel Rose and we have Atta for the press. We see a laugh today.
And it costs.
My word.
It costs.
Hey, people, watch out, man. The people that are watching on Bolo VNR clips and the Bolo VNR, can you guys please hit the like button? There's a significant difference between the amount of people watching and the amount of people that has hit the like button. Please, ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button. Thank you. Let's continue.
HT 50 million, now got 60 million. No, with that, you build brand new station for 100 million. Bola. Look on this, Andrew. And I rock your bill pan. No backside.
No.
Andrew, I don't see. Iraq.
Almost 300 million spent. 300 million spent. And then build the police station for one seabed quarter. Mighty God.
Well, I'm there.
A big chopping system.
Shall we and the people telling about the
Sassy, big up your nice clean self, my baby. What's up?
Shall we and the see Big Mama there? Look out there, so. I just step and see Big Mama. And see Queenie swim down around, so you know. The Anjo build pan rock. Anjo, I'm going to show you next thing. Remember rock you build pan in Anjo.
Yo, if you don't know watch the live stream from Mr. Wayne Loan, someone need to go watch a live. Yo, it named Chaka Chaka Honest Job Words and Market G. FCG Defense 10.3 million St. Thomas. So apparently Andrew Honest say him had the Mr. Efficiency and him build the house them and everything on a rock. Him not deal with Chaka Chaka business. Mighty God. I be a Chaka Chaka thing. Mr. Wayne Loan some expose right there, so. Watch out, Chaka Chaka.
You just read the Bible about son and building and son. That's a one man. One hand when I drop something again phone up. Me a strange to people build pants and where was you can't have Marky G. Marky know where I say man. When I read that, you know, look at watch this.
Playing host to some of the world's most iconic structures. The wealth generated from Dubai's rich oil resources has allowed the country's rulers to create a
when I look at the structure there, look up.
Yo, yeah, you know, every time I tell people all the while, you see Andrew, every time he talk, he put his foot in his mouth. He just needs to resign. The more he speak, the faster I get debunked and exposed. He just need to stop talking. Call the election. Stop the bluff. We know so we're not confident. Because if we're confident, we're not call it long time. We know so we're not going to lose. We're not trying to fool the people in mind and do a little voodoo trick. We don't know social media and the media pundits them to convince the people them say, oh, you know, we have done great for the last 9 years and we have greater things to come. Brother, better if I did hire me as a spokesperson, but you couldn't afford me and plus my integrity wouldn't allow me to work for you. Because me just couldn't blatantly lie. Anything me I put myself behind, me have to believe in it wholeheartedly. Me can't sell people one bag of stone and I tell them say it's a bag of fruits and vegetables. I cannot do it. I could never do that.
Oh, it Bill, just watch this. Let me teach you something. I don't know what you read Bible about. Now 2025. Get real.
National hub, playing host to some of the world's most iconic structures. The wealth generated from Dubai's rich oil resources has allowed the country's rulers to create a city known for being one of the world's hottest tourist destinations, with its impressive skyline, luxury resorts, and endless shopping malls. Dubai is one location that should be on everyone's bucket list.
Yo, what's on skyscraper, the man name Bill Panson, you know. Skyscraper, you know. Andrew talk about son. Brother, if you know what you do, if you know what you're doing, you understand what I'm saying? If you have the money to, yes, and you know what you're doing, yeah man, it will work. If we own a build a road, you could never build nothing like them. I tell you that right now. But we're moving on. I want a long video this Mr. Lonesome. Mr. Lonesome when I cook it, man. Lord have mercy. I want to go on there. So, no. This, okay. Okay. One by one, these people are showing them hand. Ladies and gentlemen, and remember when head boy they come for Andre Stevenson, I do one video about it. About the people that own the oil company them. You remember the oil argument? Jesus of mercy, Father God, take your wheel. All of them is coming forth. Wow. all of them is coming forth. No, sir. So this man can expose for himself now and I defend Andrew Owens and the urban center. Okay. People, me have to find back the video. Make me go and play the audio phone now. This not safe.
Chairman of the Factories Corporation of Jamaica, FCJ, Littleton Shirley, has since hit back, saying the...
Wanna hear that? Littleton Shirley. Don't forget that name there. Me do a video about the Shirley them. Wanna hear what me say? The first time I know about the Shirley them, a head boy me I listen to, you know, and go Googling and I find out about them people, you know. Hello. Me say, make it go and play, because I'll play about the video.
Rental of the units at the urban center were priced based on the development costs and guided by the rental board regulations.
It is on that basis that a rental rate is suggested to the ministry, who then has to come.
The ministry know. It's so them like them don't know. And you know. And then friend get the money.
Communicate with the land agency and through the commission of land to benchmark based on their valuation of the property that coincides with our independent valuation.
That don't make this sense, you know. In my back, I know whether you're from Anjonis. Can you know why I do this? You know why I do this? Can't you?
If these rates are reasonable.
Currently, services being offered by the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation is spread across 4 locations. At just a little over 2,000 square feet, the administrative office is unable to facilitate all departments.
Hey, yeah, some people are 2,000 square feet. It's big at about. If it's spread over 4 the place, it's all good. Nobody show with this.
The Factories Corporation of Jamaica, FCJ, is this evening defending the pricing mechanism for the Marnt Bay Urban Center. This response comes following strong criticism by the former mayor of Marnt Bay, Hubert Williams. More in this report.
This is the space which is a source of debate at the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation. It's the new home of the entity located at the Marant Bay Urban Center. It's approximately 30,000 square feet in size. TVJ News has learned that it includes underground parking and 2 floors. Once interior work is complete, it will comprise of office space for the various departments. There's also a section for council meetings, the mayor's chambers, a town hall room to be used for event rentals, the roof. Chairman of the Factories Corporation of Jamaica, FCJ, Littleton Shirley, has since hit back, saying the rental of the units at the urban center were priced based on the development costs and guided by the rental board regulations.
It is on that basis that a rental rate is suggested to the ministry, who then has to communicate with the land agency and through the commission of land to benchmark based on their valuation of the property that coincides with our independent valuation if these rates are reasonable.
Currently, services being offered by the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation is spread across 4 locations. At just a little over 2,000 square feet, the administrative office is unable to facilitate all departments. TVJ News understands of the 4 spaces, the corporation owns 2 of the buildings and is currently paying rent at a cost of $300,000 for the other 2. Combined, they're approximately 3,000 square feet. It's why the FCJ chairman believes the new facility will raise the standard of the municipal corporation and will allow for more efficiency.
What you're seeing here in St. Thomas is the...
Simone, where you say me a break up? You hear me good? You not hear me good over there, sir?
To invite investors to come here and invest in St. Thomas, something that has never been done in 40 years. So the burden of responsibility cannot be put on the regular man. It has to be with investors who have the deep pocket to come here and invest, and also balanced by small businesses that want to piggyback on those opportunities.
But with questions being raised about the rental cost, and given that the municipal corporation owns the facility on Church Road, why not build a state-of-the-art building? We couldn't get a comment from the current mayor of Miranda Bay, Louis Chin, but Mr. Shirley offered...
Louis Chin? Hold on there. I can't see him, brother, we can't read. Hold on there. I can't see him, brother. Louis Chin. I can't see him, me, we can't read. No. No. I him say, no wonder the man never want to comment. The man can't, brother, the man can't spell and the man can't read, brother. All the man for comment about them type of situation there. You're not going to hear nothing from this man here. And the truth, that does the truth, it can't be an offense. The man cannot spell and the man cannot read. When you hear the man's speech, worse than when the man a buck shuffle over. All of us can improve. I've said it many times. There's no way I'm going to be gaining those types of opportunities, become a mayor of somewhere, and I don't improve myself on an educational level. It's not going to happen. So me no feel sorry for him. Me go on well. He can't read and he's a mayor. You know how much money mayor get? Right? But in this type of situation, they expect him to come say anything. What is he going to say? And that don't surprise me, brother.
For this perspective,
to build a 30,000 facility of this would cost on the average market today over $1 billion. If they were to go and borrow money, they would have to pay a mortgage interest rate of over 10% of over $100 million a month.
We were unsuccessful in our attempts to get a comment from the Minister of Local Government, Desmond McKenzie. Janella Perseus.
So basically, this man here from the FCJ, the chairman, is defending the $10.3 million rent. Well, guess what? They should have communicated that with the municipality before them go do this. Because this don't make no sense to the people in Morant Bay. This don't make no sense to the people down that side. As a matter of fact, we're talking about somewhere that the sewage situation has not yet been settled. So you're not even open up yet. How long that's gonna take, who knows? This whole situation is horrible. All of it. It's just a disaster. These things are not thought through properly, in my opinion. You know, it just was not thought through properly at all. Wow. All right, big up Andre.
A massive motorcade, and it's when you know the people living at the bar from one of the corner there.
Why me can't?
As you can see,
I showed us some scenes from Andre
right here
from the early part.
People are here waiting.
Rain a fall down there. Road wet. People them hide from the rain.
When I tell you, say, later me I go talk to you about later me I go talk to you, Jamaica. Later me I go talk to you. They're on campaign activities right now. As you can see, the bar them have the people them are wait. People them are wait, so and drink begin. Mm-hmm. This is our constituency office.
Come here, come.
Yes. Come, Big Tunnel knows Andrew. One market G. PMP to the world. All right. I'm Prime Minister. All right. Where you say now?
Patricia, how are you?
Yes. Yes, so talk to me now. You're not on live, so what the name? Talk the name. I met the people them know how you love partner draw. Yes.
When we get shy.
And she come bring big friends in nothing not going on here. We don't have water. Yes. We don't buy water or rainfall. We don't have water. My God. Village Pitcher came here and there's a lot of big water things that put in the road. Yes. And some trees. That road. Yes.
So, more ask some questions, eh? More ask some questions. So when Andrew and I run for Prime Minister, him did promise them people a water. That's what more ask. When he went to run for Prime Minister the first time, him did promise them people a water. What were these people promised when the election 2016? What were they promised? And for the people in that area, have you seen those promises fulfilled? That is the question. Them man I need to resign, brother. See, alright, may I tell you something, Zane? It no matter which government, when you have key hard-pressing issues and you get into government, you have to start addressing those issues immediately. You don't wait till the last 6 months before an election. You cut ribbon and pipe this or pipe this or no. The Jamaica Labour Party is working backwards. That's why they need to go. We're not going to be tricked by that anymore. Everything will happen right as election about to start. Then when you don't win, you know what I mean? You know, I want to big up Mark Golding security team. Them very professional. Them are working in a hostile environment. And when we say hostile environment, for a police officer or a security guard to be in an environment where multiple people is rushing the individual that you are protecting, that you are paid to protect. Remember, you know, people are people, you know. Right? You understand? A man can put on orange and him is an enemy. So these gentlemen and the female that work with Mark Golding, them have to be extremely vigilant. I'm going to pay attention to them sometime and watch them. Because I observe them. They are extremely professional. They are very cool-headed. They're not jumpy, but they're sharp. They're very, very sharp. Believe. Don't get it twisted. They're very, very sharp. Yeah? Very, very sharp. Trust me. Trust me.
You're seeing it like your pandemonium in Riverside Square. Comrades are out in their numbers. Come on, this is in St. Catherine. Young people. We are going to make it.
Why that girl they should have left Marky G alone at all. He love Marky G bad. See the lady that's the police lady, the security detail behind Marky G. Let me tell you, say them very professional. Very professional. Now tell her that. Very professional. When you say sassy, watch them all the time, no. Them very professional, man. That girl, I think she's the president of the PYO. Bless you. Why God bless Andrea, man. God bless him.
They must bring hold up the election, hold it up and start the election. Yes, Jamaica.
Why the audio not so good, but I'm sure we're gonna be seeing some look, I'm gonna go up on Facebook and see if I see them post anything on the Facebook page so we can get some better audio. But God bless Andrea, man. Boy, the man I work, Bridging. Them just put up this 21 minutes ago. Right? Make the people them know, so them. Oh, here we go. Here are some pictures. Here are some pictures. Sorry. My bad. Let's see. I will turn on light. Oh, I like that. Oh. Oh, God. Alright, you can see. Alright. So, me and Mom and Jonas are talking about popularity. Right? But Andrew forgot saying the popular in 2016. I want him to win the election, no popularity. So, so I ask Andrew one question. Andrew, why you play on popularity when you use popularity to win the election? You use popularity to win the election, Andrew. You sure did. So, You know, it's like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get it. Yo, them people have too much joy and love. We have to do something for you people, them brother. The government have to do. Marky G, we know you're going to do it still, you know. I'm confident say you're going to do it. But them guys, yeah, Christopher Tufton, Daryl Vaz, Andrew Ones, them need to go. Them have to go. Them have to go. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but they have to go. When the right time comes, I'm going to charge the corruption. But right now, they need to resign. Them really need to resign. Can't take no more of this. Sentence Bay Hospital, mighty God. Sentence Bay Hospital of dirty linen.
And I'm not sure if it's this a pattern that is now being developed again, like happened in 2023, when all of these financial entities started to be targeted. What do I mean by that, Jamaica? Today up in Rock Hall.
Yeah, I'm not going at that. Let's see. Why the eagle? Hold on there. What is the eagle show you, sir?
Me are telling you St. Thomas people, and this is a serious thing. Yes, you are getting now 50 grand. Because you now get out of $10. The PNP take 50.
Certain benefits at the municipal.
No, you might have vex.
Oh, hold on.
Hold on, yeah.
Yo.
That's fine.
No, that's not funny still, you know.
Knock Hold on, yeah. So send them.
Where you say Andrew would do to have some Andrew on his side right now? What another man throw away us very well, another man's treasure. Yes, whatever he did to Parnaja TV, Andre Stevens, whatever his wife and him did to him, and the Jamaica Labour Party head members, we heard what Andre said. I am named Warmington did to him. Can you imagine that? Germs, you know, man. It's one thing for be a part of that community, but it's the next thing to push a nastiness on somebody else, especially a young boy or girl. Achu, you're talking a sassy. Yeah, we have to keep that in mind.
Mr. McKenzie is suggesting that there's a certain level of partisanry on the part of how you allocate certain benefits at the municipal level.
Mr. McKenzie is going to come to this on this platform and say anything like that. What I have done is what he was practicing when he was the mayor. When he was the mayor and he gets the funding from the ministry, he shares it in a 100% basis. He gives the jail team 50% and they take 100%. And it is evident right now that is exactly what I'm doing.
Hold on. Maybe 100% that. Maybe give 15 and then they take 100. Out of 100, you know. And say yes, I said go. Yes.
Hold on. That maths doesn't sound right. If you get $100 million, him take 100% and get the PNP 50.
Get half of it.
No, that's not. No. Something
that's what he was doing.
No, but you can't have 150% or something, sir. much would he take and how much would he give the PNP?
If he gets $10 to share for the council.
Yes.
If the PMP would get 100 or $50 out of the $10, and his JLP will get $25.
But hold on, Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
Arithmetic not right.
No, at this time of serve people, you know. Yeah, man. At this time of serve people, you know. This bad. So the two me and them, the two JLP me and them buck. Them buck. Then I'm more, alright. May I beg anyone who want to call Shines? And that's when I come and they say, spell cat. Same way, Shines, spell cat. And tape it and say, everything up on you. Yeah? He might hang up. Just call me and St. Thomas and say, spell cat. If him know, he might have vex. See? Yeah, I when you see on the street, I say, yo, spell cow. Yeah? See if my answer you. Eh? But that is a mere for your parish.
Can you imagine, man?
People want to stop this, man.
Can you imagine, man?
Eh? No, man, they have to stop this. Yeah? Out of $10, you know. One get 50 or 75. And the other one gets something, right? Out of $10. 50 and then 75. Yeah? Where's the plate again? You want to popular request? You want to play back my popular request match again?
Could you repeat what you were saying?
Mr. McKenzie is suggesting that there's a certain level of partisanry on the part of how you allocate certain benefits at the municipal level.
Mr. McKenzie cannot come to this on this platform and say anything like that. What I have done is what he was practicing when he was the mayor. When he was the mayor and he gets the funding from the ministry, he shares it in a 100% basis. He gives the JLP 50% and they take 100%. And it is evident right now that is exactly what I'm doing.
Hold on. That math's not sound right. If you get $100 million in 100% and get the PNP 50,
get half of it.
No. Something
that's what he was doing.
No, but you can't have 150% or something, sir. How much would he take and how much would he give the PNP?
If he gets $10 to share for the council.
Yes.
If the PMP would get 100 or $50 out of the $10, and his JLP will get $25.
So out of $10, hey, you know, I'm reaching. You can do something for me. Give him a job for your teller at your NCD. Just so one day people will get back on the money. Because all you need for go there now. You give him $1,000 and tell him to change it. You'll get even $50 grand. Because you know, out of $10, the PNP take 50 and then the other one get 25. Out of $10. $10. And this I want to pound on them here. Yes. Well, out of $10, you know, you get $50 plus 25 too. Yes. $4 million. So one out of the $10, one get 50 and one get 25. I get 20,000, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yo, but this is unbelievable, yeah, man.
Yes, sir, yeah.
Yeah, Port Antonio.
By the way, let me answer you with the next thing. Yeah. Yes. Let me answer him with the next thing.
Port Antonio, this
is me, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah, not my word.
Not my word.
Go outside.
Lift up.
Go fast too. Now, we hear them, but at them have. Me are telling the St. Thomas people, and this is a serious thing. You see that place where the world want to go over there and make them talk about opening and a new day and tell about investors. That's so good, alright. So I'm going to pan this. St. Thomas will mash up, right? I'm going to see that one now, alright. I'm going to pan this, Andrew. Can you say I like them to tell by you, you know?
I'm Ms. Charles, the MP for Eastern St. Thomas. This is currently the main road to Rolandsfield. We are in dire need of serious attention right now. Please, we're asking for some help. The residents.
And I'm never look on the highway, because everywhere St. Thomas smash up. I'm look on the highway. St. Thomas highway. I'm look on it. Can you say like the people that are selling paying? Watch it. St. Thomas highway. Alright, I'm look on the highway. St. Thomas highway now. Alright, I'm look on this. Oh, shall I not tell you? It's a lie. You cannot tell the people you have to lie about it. Everything will be them time. You can't verify it. What's that?
So you already got man.
It's a lie that it's over.
Wow.
Look on the highway with us still. And you stand up and say the people that they feel like by your brother. They are dog like that they say a bad man. So now did you go there? It's a highway of people. And all over the place I saw it stay. Now look at the people. Remember this is the Andrew one is a terrible road. And him tell you on the road. Say, remember play something with you now, Andrew. That's the road. That is the road. Yeah? That at the road. Now I play something with you now, Andrew. Come on and recap that, you know.
Yeah, I know say road to a go on, man, but
right? Check out that one. No, I can't take out root bend. I have to keep root bend because I want to recap root bend. See? Let me take out that one, you know, Andrew. No, I don't want to take out that, I want to recap that. Let me take out this. See? Alright, let me take out that. Let me look at something now, Andrew. No, but Andrew, you're not easy none at all, you know. Let me see something like some other road, boy, yeah. See? That road. I'm here to Pampia Road. We have fixed St. Thomas. St. Thomas, want to see Armbog Life. See? So this is the road, Andrew. This is the state of the road. And the man them come and say this. And you send them and spread propaganda and lie. And by the way, you start beat every minute. You know beat nobody now. But every minute you talk about social media and lie them and tell Panya them boss this and social media. Me not understand this. Let me see something now. JLP warrior, right?
Good. Man in love.
Look for your warrior. Look for your warrior. Let me depend one of my things, let me depend the other one, you know. Alright, let me depend that one. Let that one less. Let me look for that one, Andrew. Let me look for your warrior because there's something where we know.
Because bad man become learn that and go with the fun.
Let me look for your warrior.
I can't believe this.
Right? Let me look for your warrior.
Yeah,
because every minute I say the PMP, them I tell lie, and
one man has sitting.
Warrior. JLP. Wow, let me see this. Yeah, surely. Let me look at it. Let me hear this, Andrew, because the other day when I praise them people under the second man.
To our social media warriors.
How about them now?
Alex Higgs, Selena, Oral Campbell, Bridget Watson, Donovan De Paz, Black Italian, Jay Brown, Alex Jano, Mr. and Mrs. Dottyman, Chopper John West from the Chopping Block, who is our personal Ian Harding. I know that 85% or so of us sitting in Parliament can attest to the measurable support of the Chopping Block, especially during the election season. Madam Speaker, on the eve of the nomination day in 2016,
a long time the Chopping Block, I do them the cutting, the Chopping Block, spread propaganda. So you take everybody for the same thing. And you come and you have the media. So them call out at sperm wheel, right? People them call out a money, right? When there? Sperm wheel there. I see some boy, you know, doing some when there. You can't hide, oh, him and Queen need this. That one, yeah, them call them out, right? Him call them out, man. So some boy Campbell, see now. Remember? So them call out a sperm wheel, yeah. Them have a sperm, them call out a sperm, them call out a sperm people. Yes, them call out a sperm wheel. I have a next one where them call out to you. What's that one? They will look for the other one them too, you know.
Oh, me can't find it.
Yes, all right. So them call out a sperm wheel, yeah. Yeah.
Only if I can't find it.
No, special. Have a look at me. I can't find it as sperm whale. See? I'm gonna move them one there now. Let me ask sperm whale. So them call out that one there. And then call out sperm whale west and the sperm whale black too. And them are 85% of them. But no, you turn against them. I'm not talking about PMP, this and that. I'm journalists, no PMP have enough. Yes. Journalists. Yeah.
Them only give handout.
Them feel them can get rid of the same thing again.
When election time. After that, so fast blood and skirt.
Yeah.
That are for them.
Yeah. You just have to, well, I read a lot of people talk, you know. See? So if just on the count, you know, me pumps bags, you know, run out onto the PMP.
But then get some little contract with the road cleaning and clean all drain.
Because they want this. And they can repeat all the things them they do. We know where you go to school, no teacher, if you have
blood clot deal there.
Me I go carry this over to my computer people. That matter right now. That matter right now. Is that?
Phyllis Mitchell. This is Phyllis Mitchell. It's so very bad on Northeast England. This is Phyllis Mitchell, Jamaica.
You're hearing better right now. Let me know if you're hearing me better now. Are you hearing? All of these young people want change. But as you can see, this is her office. This is Andrew Negan's office. This is her constituency office. This is her constituency office. So this is where her constituents come and sees her. Here's a picture of her, Andreen Higgins. This is Andreen Higgins. So as you can see, hi.
Yes, Saturday, this is today. This is live actually. Oh, you heard me? Oh, you hear me? I'm gonna put on no microphone. I never turn it. Oh yeah, you listen to me on this. Okay. Yeah, easy now. This is today. Yeah, it is today. Andre busy up and down, so I check it out from behind. Checking it out from behind, man. The audio kind of sometimes out here. Audio better now still. Then make sure put on him blood and fire come red shirt. What you mean?
All right. There's a lot of young people. There's a lot of young people in this country. Enough young people up here. Plenty young. Everybody wants to leave a picture with the leader. Look from people, Jamaica. Look at people. Where are we going now? They're going into Geisels right now. They're going into Geisels now.
What's your name?
Huh?
What is your name?
Andre Stevens.
Andre Stevens. Andre.
Let's go. All right. So ready?
Yeah, my people. Place active. Wow. Wow. You hear the man them say?
Stop. Boss, they are Andre Stevens, one partner trying to TV.
Yeah, just the way I do.
All game alright. The finance family star of a shadow. All people you even yourself and know you're a real star. Put your fist in here. Once everybody put your fist.
Look how putting it on the people.
The concept is this. What is the finalities? Get this on the man.
One Courtney.
You know, so I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to go. We don't come next door, we don't ask them.
Come up with the bag and them something. Yeah, Jamaica. We're moving right now. Bless you, honey. Bless you. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. All right. All right, Bala man. All right, Bala man. No, me not have no transport. The transport limited. Yeah. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Bless up. Every day. Every night. Lord Jesus. Six steps.
People right now we are look some lemon water, you know. some lemon, some limeade. Only there with the limeade, cause me I tell you the place hot.
Yes, man. You beat bless you. All right, keep watching.
Why, me love how people them receive
it
in general,
by
cause me I tell them I
Jamaica.
do some work.
Check the people them mind. Check the people them mind.
Selector, so you go.
Adverb. Oh Lord. Pronoun. Adverb, pronoun, adjectives. Singular, plural. Where's my teacher? Exclamation. Full stop. He might learn students, him say I learn. Who else I learn?
You can't run Andrea and not learn. Andrea did a big show there night time and them investigation there. There's no way you have something off a rub off just by listening. Something off a rub off. You can't do that and not learn. I mean, no say Courtney a selector, so selector them quick, you know. Them quick. A quick people them overall, cause see type of work with them do, you have it quick. Have it quick.
See the labor right them, yeah. The labor right them there. Power. What's the labor right them? Power.
Yo!
Labor right them come out.
Mighty God.
The taxi man. And then the taxi man them over there, so. And now fight.
As long as they not fight, we don't have a problem.
Yes,
as long as they not tear down the people in billboard, we don't have no problem. As long as they not do that, we're good.
Yes,
you understand?
Yes. And the police are calling me Courtney. You know, see, I'm in the station. Oh. No, the road them bad man. Them are
What's going on, sweetie?
Students who not see the old them yet. The old them coming like crane. Yes, guys. Like where you say the hungry belly labor right there. I wouldn't say it to the dog. Get me in no trouble today. Later, me I reserve all of my energy for tonight. I reserve my energy for tonight. So we are going to Geisel. We are going to Geisel, Jamaica. It's look on them at all, yeah. Look on the old them. Look how the car is. Look here. Look here. Look on the old them. Parents are the old them big man. Look there. Look there. Look there, Jamaica. Look on them at all, yeah. You understand what we're talking about? Let me go, they got show now.
I will try them out.
Yeah, we're ready. The people them ready. We're ready.
Yeah, we're ready. Like
we're ready.
Yeah. Because remember some used to sell weed, you know.
A harmonious solution that's.
Are you there? Yeah, so talk to me now. You're the on live, sir.
Come cheerleader. Come cheerleader. Yeah. Soon come cheer. Power. Lord Jesus. Power. Watch the cheerleader then. Watch the cheerleader. Dance up your body. Dance up your body. Why? Lord Jesus. Bless up. All right. Boy. All of the students then. I want one run yourself. Somebody run late. I want to let one right there, sir. Somebody man late. Marky J! Big up Marky J! Lord Jesus! Yes! Yes, Jamaica! Are we a man? Pandemonium right here in the square. Pandemonium in Riverside Square. You're seeing it right now, Pandemonium in Riverside Square. Way too long. Our people are suffering. Every day I go on the road when I walk and lay and pray. They shall wait, they shall perform. Because we are willing to take Prime Minister of Jamaica. Him need a good mic.
Oh, the joy to see you here. In the numbers, looking so beautiful. I should have come down back to Fancy.
You have a wonderful, energetic, talented, committed, young Jamaican lady putting herself forward to represent you in this constituency. Let me hear from all the Phyllis Mitchell comrades. Let me hear from all the Higgins comrades. You sound wonderful. Comrades, I hear everything going on last night over in Crocoa at the very house and shop where Andrew was born and raised. And we are very disappointed to see those things happen. And we say to the Jamaica Labour Party and their leaders, let us keep this as a nice, clean election. Let the people make their choice freely.
Yes.
The people are ready to make their choice.
Yes.
And we don't want anything to happen that would disturb the process, that would undermine the democracy.
No, this is one good argument. Me have to go record this. Yeah, man. Me, this, no, I have to go record that one. This is one good argument. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, Mark Golding in St. Catherine, you know. Seeing? And the man sent a serious message. You know, remember if you like and share the video, seeing? Yeah, man. Remember if you like. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, blessings, 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 blessings.
St. Catherine.
So, Mark Golding is in St. Catherine right here. A very young crowd. This is Andre Stevens' stream, so make sure, say, if you're not yet subscribed to Partnership TV, Andre Stevens, make sure you all go ahead and do so. Alright? He's sending a message to the JLP here that I think is one that needs to be echoed very loudly. So I'm going to use my platform to help as a part of that echo. Alright? Here we go.
He need a good mic.
Come to the North St. Catherine. Oh, what a joy to see you here. In your numbers, looking so beautiful. Orange, you have come down back to University. Comrades, you have a wonderful, energetic, talented, committed, young Jamaican lady putting herself forward to represent you in this constituency. Let me hear from all the Phyllis Mitchell comrades. Let me hear from all the Higgins comrades. You sound wonderful. Comrades, I hear everything going on last night over in Crocoa at the very house and shop where Andrew was born and raised. And we are very disappointed to see those things happen. And we say to the Jamaica Labour Party and their leaders, let us keep this as a nice, clean election. Let the people make their choice freely. The people are ready to make their choice. And we don't want anything to happen that would disturb the process, that would undermine the democracy, that would bring Jamaica's reputation into disrepute. Oh no. We want to see love abide in our land. And we want to see everything go the way it's supposed to go. We are confident. We believe that we...
So, hear what the leader say of the People's National Party. Apparently, something happened in that area or close to that area. Maybe something, you know, a break-in or some type of violence that is possibly politically tied. Based on what he's saying, that's what I'm gathering. But what I'm saying is this, ladies and gentlemen, the message is clear from the leader of the opposition, soon to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mark Jefferson Golding. The PNP is asking for a clean election. Let the people decide. Let the people choose who they choose to choose. You know, no intimidation, no nothing. Right? And I want to challenge the Jamaica Labour Party, since they are so confident in what they have presented to the people in the last 9 years. There should be no reason for them to be taking down billboards. The leader of the JLP, Andrew Ones, should be openly condemning any such acts of his supporters. Yes? What you guys think? Let me know.
Of the support across this island that is going to bring change in government once the election is called. People want a better life. Let's come, they say, so come. They want a better news for the farmer. They want a better news for the teachers and the nurses, the police officers. All of Jamaica is looking forward to seeing progress, to seeing an economy that will grow, economy that will generate wealth for the people, new opportunities for young people. All of these things that we have the plans to roll out to make it happen. But for that to take place, comrades and friends, we are depending on you. You know that they are going to try to do the kind of thing we saw last night. But we're not afraid of them because we know that our cause is just. Believe is there and stronger than ever. So let's do what we have to do, comrades. Don't beat your canvas. Talk to each of your friends and family and make sure that they know which way the wind is blowing and which way will carry the ship of Jamaica forward to a better life. Comrades, I know you are ready. I feel like I see the joy of our hearts flowing over.
Let me know if you're hearing me better now. Are you hearing me better right now, Jamaica? You should be hearing me better right now. There's nothing I can do about the mic.
Because I'm favored by God. Like when I see people's wives and stuff, I don't even subscribe.
I hear it. There's a lot of young people in the constituency. A lot of young people. All of these young people come to me, Mr. Goldie. Yeah, man.
So big up to Partner Jar TV. You know, the president of the People's National Party, the leader, Mark Jefferson Golding, soon to be the Prime Minister of Jamaica. The message is clear. There are blood and fire comrades marching on to progress. We calling for peace, but you know, don't think that they are afraid. I understand they will not be intimidated. This victory will not be upended by violence. The PNP will not initiate violence. It will always be the JLP, not the PNP. Alright? So we're calling for peace and goodwill and good governance and a free and fair elections. That is it. That is it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. Alright? So we're there now. Yes, I said I would end it at 3. It's after 3. Thank you guys. Saturday, big up everybody. All the ladies, all the gentlemen. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. If I come on back, maybe